Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm getting a lot of questions lately about this spreadsheet that I use to track my trades, and a lot of people are asking me to send it to them and email it to them. So I thought I would just make a video about it and put a link in the description of this video. Now it's not going to be free. What I'm asking for is that you like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll take you on the honor system that you're going to do that before you get this spreadsheet for your own use. And I'll share it just by Google Docs, and you can make a copy in your own Google Docs and use it yourself. So hopefully this works out and helps you out. So the columns here, the first one is the date, then I have the stock ticker symbol, and then the expiration, and then DTE is days to expiration. So if I'm making a trade on like, let's say Palantir here or something, I want to make a trade. If I do it April 19th, that would be 5 days out. So I would put in 5 here. So whether it's 100 shares or 200 shares like I have down here, you put that in there. The strike price at the time, the delta at the time. So if I want to make this trade here at this 22.5 strike, the premium 68, the delta would be 0.56. So I put the delta in there. This is where you put the current price. This is a formula with the percentage of current price to strike price. I've got these drop downs. Whether it's a put or a call. I mainly just do puts and calls with this sheet. I haven't figured out a good way really to do more advanced trades like iron condors or spreads, but maybe in the future I can work on that. Then I've got this column here. I gotta label it as a status. So it's either in process, expired, assigned, buy to close, or rolled. Then you got premium collected. So for this, in this instance, it would be $68. Money spent, that's if I buy the stock back. So you can see here, this is a buy to close, and I spent $15 to buy this trade back. I made 10, so I ended up, the result is -5. Likewise on this one, this is a buy to close. I made $10 on this, but I spent $10 to buy it back. So it ends up being 0 in the result column. And the next column, it's going to calculate the capital at stake, which is E2 times F2, so 100 shares times the strike price. That's how much, if you're doing a put, how much capital you'd have at stake there. Then it calculates the percentage of return, and this is N2 divided by O2. So not the premium collected, but say you had a buy to close, you take the result divided by the capital at stake. So for like this trade, I made $9 premium, bought it back for $1, so I ended up with 8. So the return would be, in this case, N17 divided by O, which is the capital at stake. And this next column here is the yearly return. That's calculated by a formula. Let's take this line as an example. The formula for this is N8 divided by 0.8. So it's the result of any premium less any money spent, which is column N, divided by column O. So in this case, 44 divided by 5,600. Times 365 divided by D8. So in this case, 14 days. So basically, if you made $44 every 14 days, so in a year, that's times 26, 1144 divided by 5,600 equals 0.2 times 100 is 20%. So that's where this comes from. And then I haven't updated this in a while, but I tend to just keep my portfolio balance in here. I put in notes here, so let's say back in March I did something, so I'll make a note that if it's rolled or rolled from 315, I can kind of account for that. So if I do roll, so let's go back to March. So if I do roll something like this, for example, I rolled this out. You can see here the column says rolled. I made a $9 premium, bought it back for $1, and then I'll just make a note here that I rolled it to 328. So this is Snapchat. So down here 328. I'll just make a new trade here, which is a call, and I'll put the new premium. I'll just make a new line as my rollout and count it that way. So that's it. Every trade I do, I just put it in here and I keep track of it. I'm gone from January making 583 to February making 1,091, March 1,054, April so far 743. It's only halfway through the month. I did have some down months in December. Let's see, minus 1,013 when I was really learning stuff. November made 445. October made 325. So things are looking up, and it's good to have this sheet to track what you're doing. So what you'll want to do is, this is the one I'm going to copy to you. It's got a few lines. The way to use it is, what I do is I copy it one line, I do Control C, or if on a Mac, Command C, go to the next line, Control V, or on a Mac, Command V, and fill in everything as needed, like the ticker, the date, days to expiration, the shares, the strike price, and the delta, and the current price. Some of these are formulas that you'll have in here, so that's why you want to copy the previous line and get all the formulas put in there, and then just adjust the ones that you can adjust as necessary. Put your premium in there, and it'll calculate the capital at stake, it'll calculate the return for you, and the yearly return. Once you get to the end of the month, you're going to want to move on to the next month. So what I do is I go duplicate, and then I just rename it to, this will be May 2024, and I'll just remove all the lines except for the first one so I can copy it and make another one. So that's just how I work it. So I'll share this in the link in the description below. What you want to do is go File, make a copy, and you can select a folder in your own Google Drive. This is a Google Sheet. I mean, you could download it, I guess, and use it as Excel, but I don't use Excel, so I just use Google Sheets. I don't know how to tell you how to use Excel with this. It might just work. So just make a copy. You can name it what you want, copy it to your own, and then you can edit it and track your trades. So I really hope you like this video and got some value out of it. And again, it would really help me out if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel as a bribe for accepting this free spreadsheet. I hope it helps you make money, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.